ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Denver, Colorado. Get ready for speed, get ready for skill, and get ready for flow. Now taking the ice is the 2013 Junior Flow Hockey Team, presented by the Beauty Hockey League. This team plays fast, they play together, and this team plays the game with beauty and purpose. Welcome to the rink as we get set for the action of game number 2. We want to welcome everybody into today's broadcast as we have 2 minutes in the warm-up period for both teams. Your Flow are going to be taking on the Top Shelf Titans in the second game of the Mile High Cup. I'm your host, Tim Zander, bringing the games to you live from Denver, Colorado. As to the broadcasts are brought to you by our broadcast sponsor, David Simoes and the DS3 Hockey Development, where hockey players aren't made in games, they're built in the work. At DS3 Hockey Development, David Simoes helps players sharpen every part of their game, from explosive skating to powerful edge work to elite stick handling and hockey IQ. Check them out at www.ds3hockeydevelopment.com. But I would be out of order if I did not thank our game sponsors and season sponsors for all the help that they've brought to us throughout the season. That would be Capital City Construction, Fish Creek Contracting, Hollivett and Welk, Legacy Financial Partners, Maring Williams Law, Nuvation Health Services, Security First Bank, Skills Electric, and Starion Bank to round out our season sponsors. We want to thank you for tuning in to this evening's game, as it's a late one back home, 8:30 in the evening on a lovely Friday afternoon. 92 degrees here in Denver, Colorado. Just a bit out of the comfort zone for this guy who spends most of his time in the rink. That's the end of the warm-up period. We'll let you know who is going to be taking place on the starting five. We can I'm gonna do a little manufacturing here. Some noteworthy news from game number 1. We'll have to see how the goaltending is going to go for the Flow, as Kiana Zander sustained a lower body injury in the beginning of the third period, hoping she can bounce back for the remainder of the period or the tournament. But never fail, we have Artie Kopp as a backup. We want to thank him for volunteered to help out in case something should happen to Zander. With that, I'm your host, Tim Zander, bringing you Junior Flow Hockey, brought to you by Bismarck Beauty Hockey League. Flow taking on the Top Shelf Titans in the second game of the Mile High Cup. Your Flow are head coached by Dane Severinson and Eric Billstad, assisted by Wayne Mormon and Randy Hubestall. Starting for the Flow is going to be Kiana Zander between the pipes. Off the bench defensively, we're going to have Jack Mitchell along with Declan Nylander. And for the forwards on the right wing, we're going to have Gavin Morvan along with the left side, Kenley Davis. And centering that line is going to be Riker Sevenson. Waiting for the puck drop, and we are underway. Titans gain possession of the puck, bring it back into their own defensive zone. And it's tipped away by Davis. Davis gets it, tries to get it over to Mormon. That's intercepted by the Titans. Taken away by Mormon. Gets it up to the far side. Davis coming down the left side. Has Severinsen cutting in. And he's going to try to get a backhand on there, but it's poke checked away by the Titans goalie. Coming in on that is Paige Huvestal. Tries to poke check that one forward as it's Davis gets that one into the near boards. Huvestal coming in to try and poke check away, but it's picked up by the Titans. Picked up by Nylander behind his own net. 12-13 remaining in the first period. 0-0 is the score as that one's poked away by the Titans. Titans down in their own zone. To the D passing, off his stick. Coming into the high slot area, shot coming on the ice. Xander makes the save right on that sore leg. We hope that doesn't cause any further injury. Bad line change. Xander making the save right there, and it's a tap in as she was able to get across. I don't think that that one popped right out in front of her. And the first swipe at it wasn't successful, but the Titans get on the board in the first period with 11:37 remaining. New lines on the ice as that was a bad line change by the Flow, not able to get back in time, and they kind of left Xander high to dry, and the Titans able to get one on the board. New line for the Flow as Thompson's on the forecheck. Klein's out there as well. Excuse me. And that one's knocked down by Flieger. Centering past slot area. Backhand up and over the net. Klein with the puck cross center ice. Gets that down behind the defense of the Titans. Rubbed off the puck. Thompson tried to come in there. The Titans get the puck in their own zone. Getting across center ice. Munson tries to knock his man off the puck, able to do so. Klein picks up the puck, but it's taken away by the Titans and sent behind Xander with 10:48 remaining in this first period. We want to thank everybody for watching tonight's game on the YouTube channel T-Zanism. We're getting it nice and coming up on the Flow. 10:35 remaining in the first period. As always, we don't have control of the music that's played over the sound system, but I do have control over the music on my new mixer board here, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. As the Flow win the face-off. Severinsen with the puck behind his own net. Off the board up to Nylander, to Davis. She sends it behind net, picked up. Oh, mishandled just a little bit as that one's in the corner. And the Titans gain possession. And behind their own net is Huvestal. Going to push that one forward. Gets knocked off the puck. Davis is right there. Huvestal standing your ground. Gets it over to Severinsen. Cutting to the middle. Severinsen over to Davis on the far side. Davis has the wheels to beat her man. Will she get there? Puts on the brakes. As the Titans try to get it out. And we're going to get too many men on the ice. Costly mistake for the Flow. That's going to be a power play for the Titans. As the faceoff's going to take place to the left side of Xander with 9:48 remaining in the first period. Billstad steps in to take the draw. One back by the Titans. Billstad was able to get out to cause some pressure. Xander makes a nice glove save. 9:41. And the clock, oh, they did stop. They took about 2 seconds off. Flow trying to get a late line change as they want Billstad and Davis to come out there. They're going to get Billstad and Lane Gang back to the bench. For those of you watching this evening's broadcast, shoot us a comment of where you're watching from. I always like to see the areas that we're covering as the puck comes behind the net. Taken away by Huvestal, picked up by the Titans behind the net. Flo playing a tight box. Shot that one, hits Huvestal, hits the end boards. Xander puts a stop to it, and they're able to poke it. Nobody able to clear out the puck or clear the guy out. And Xander can't make the save to make it 2-0. That's going to be a power play goal for the Titans. Face-off won by the Flo. Gets to Mitzel. Up to Severinsen. Referee's in the way. Severinsen loses the puck, picked up by the Titans. Titans try to go short side on Xander. She has that closed off. 9 minutes remaining in the first period as it comes to Mormon. Out to Davis. Backhands that goes out to the point. As we're going to get a penalty coming up on the Titans here. Number 16 high up with the elbows. First power play for the Flo as the Titans player goes to the box for roughing. Face off into this Titan zone. Titans able to get that one into the corner. Thompson there, battling for the puck. Right at the goal line. It's taken away, picked up by the Titans. They're going to try and get that one out. Just out of reach of Munson. He backhands that over to Marmon. Flo not doing a good job controlling the puck, getting it out of the zone. But Klein picks up the loose puck, gets across. Shot coming. That one shoots wide of the net and comes into the near boards. Out to Munson. He shoots that one wide of the net. Goes to the far side. Flieger out to Marmon. Shot coming from the point. That hits the goalie in the helmet. Back to Marmon. He's going to get another shot tipped in front, and that one goes to the corner. Huvestal coming hard off the bench. And no tip. As Marmon has the puck. Needs to get it up to Huvestal on the far side. Right in front of Xander. That did not help out. They're going to say it's touched by Huvestal. One man to beat. She's going to follow him behind the net. Severinsen steps in. Poke checked away. High off the glass coming out of the zone. Picked up by Nylander. To the near side for Macy Huvestal. Tries to get it back over to Severinsen, but that's behind him. As the Titans able to gain the zone. Mormon able to take that one away, and it's going to be 0 for 1 on the power play for the Flo. Titans get that back to Nylander on the defense. Take it away by centering pass. That one goes wide. 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Titans trying to walk in with it. Huvestal hard off the boards. Take it away by Mormon. He sends that to the far side. Nylander gets a stick on it, goes behind the net. Billstad picks it up. Turns around with it, behind the net. Huvestal up to Langgang. Now to Davis. Davis sends that one into the Titan zone. As the Titans come around their own net and out of the zone. Poke checked away by Nylander into the corner. Nylander puts his man into the boards. He's knocked down, but it's taken away by... They're going to come up and then out of the zone. Excuse me, that one goes out, luckily. Davis has her man beat. She just has to get there. She needs help. Langay needs to get into the zone and help her out. He's along the far boards, coasting, watching Davis forecheck on it when he should have been crashing the net, calling for the puck. Mitzel tries to cut back on the Titans player. Titans player gets it in his skates, picked up by Mitzel. Off the boards. And that one's going to be an icing call coming up on the Flo. 5:26 remaining in the first period, 2-0. The score is Flow in a 2-goal deficit. Don't know if I should play my music or let that stuff play over the speaker, but YouTube's going to shut us down. Centering pass, Xander, it's in her skates. And they get a freeze in, stoppage in play with 5:18 remaining in the first. I'm your host, Tim Xander, bringing these games to you live. We want to thank our season sponsors for all their help with the camps and the tournaments in which they help us with. Capital City Construction, Fish Creek Contracting, Hollowit and Welk, Legacy Financial Partners, Maring Williams Law. I always mess that one up and I apologize for it. Nuvation Health Services, Security First Bank, Skills Electric, and Starion Bank. And for our broadcast sponsor to bring these games to you live this weekend, we want to thank David Simoes and DS3 Hockey Development. Check them out at www.ds3hockeydevelopment.com. Puck comes out of the zone. Munson picks up the loose puck, sends that into the zone of the Titans. As we have inside of 5 minutes remaining, Severinsen pokes that one away, still with it. Gretzky's office gets knocked down, and the Titans pick it up behind their own net. Not able to break it out, held in by Mitzel temporarily. Mitzel without a glove. Mitzel with the puck. Centering pass, held in by the Titans. They're going to call that offsides with 4:17 remaining. 2-0 is your score. Flow trailing 2-0. We got to make a disclaimer that we do not own the rights to the music that is being played over the loudspeaker. Nor do I have control of it, so hopefully we don't get shut down in some Providence and territories. Titans getting across. Centering pass right in the defense did not help Xander on that one. It all came off the stick of Nylander right to a Titans player, and they were able to tap that one in as Xander was playing the puck out front. And the bounce off of Nylander's stick put it right on a silver platter for the Titans player. Will Coach Severinsen call a timeout to settle his team down? There's still plenty of time left. They're only down 3 goals here in the first period. Inside of 4 minutes remaining in the first. Titans with the puck as Nylander picks it up at the center ice. That one's tipped. Hard off the boards, picked up by the Titans. Knocked away by Marmon. Good stick by Marmon. Ooh, he gets hard into the boards. Flowed a little. Xander making the save. I'm not quite sure how she's able to do that with how she was sore after that first game, but it's good to see that she's back in action with 3:18 remaining in the first. Centering pass to Billstead. He tries to bury one off the backhand, and no success on that one as it comes out. Billstead has to get back on the back check. He's kind of meandering out there at center ice. Hard off the wall, picked up by... See, that was Flieger, I think. Huvestal with the puck. Backhands it to Munson. Up to Thompson. Turnover right in front. Backhanded by Munson. Another one that Xander flies way out. Nobody there to help her. With 2:37 remaining in the period. Flow trailing 3-0. Bouncing puck behind Xander to be picked up by Munson. He's going to send it over the corner, but it's picked up by the Titans. Munson pushes his man from behind. We're going to get a penalty coming up on him. And and waiting for the Flow to touch the puck. And that's going to be a penalty. It's going to be the first PK for the Flow. Second is going to be the their 0 for 1 on the PK, so we'll see if they can go 1 for 2 on that. Titans with the puck. Nylander in front, backing in a Severinsen, picked up at the half wall by the Titans. Nylander there behind by himself, knocks the stick down, grinding hard. Poke forward by Huvestal. She has Severinsen over to the side, knocked down by Severinsen, glove down, and he does the smart thing to pull it out as Mitzel gets it back to Nylander. He's going to shoot that one the length of the ice. Picked up by Huvestal. Right side shot. She can't get enough on it. That one goes to the end boards with 1.5 minutes remaining in the period. Coming all the way up to Nylander. Flo doing a nice job on the PK with 42 seconds remaining on the penalty to Munson for roughing. Taken away by Marmon. Tries the backhand. He gets it out into the defensive zone of the Titans. All 5 Titans below the blue line. Shovel pass forward by the Titans. Picked up, coming in. Nice play by Marmon. Played the body on that one. Cutting in, shot. 44 seconds remaining. 8 seconds remaining in the power play for the Titans. They're going to send that one deep. That's going to go behind the net. Picked up by Mitzel. Forward, coming out, Langang. He's got one to beat. He's got Davis coming in on the right side. Langang backhands that one. That one goes up and over the net into those sideboards. Davis with it. Coming in is Marmon. He gets squishied. That stick almost got the coach in the face from the Titans as they dance around, but it's picked up by 2 seconds. We got to hold that one, and it's going to be cleared out by Langang. That's going to be the end of the first period. We have a 3-0 game. Titans on top. Gonna have to try and drown out the music coming out of the PA system. Hope you guys enjoy my copy free, right? And we're gonna have a goalie change. Artie Kopp coming in to help Xander out now for the remainder of the game. Smart move by Coach Severinsen there to pull Xander in a 3-0 game right now as Artie Kopp comes in to help out. Minutes on the clock for the second period. 2 refs, 1 puck, 2 teams ready to battle it out. Goalie change for the Junior Flow as Artie Kopp comes in off the bench to replace Xander in the second period here with a 3-0 deficit for the Flow. Starting the second period, we're going to have Jack Mitzel out there with Nylander, and for the forwards, we're going to have Mormon, Davis, and Severinsen. Davis bats that one back to Severinsen. He sends that one all the way around. They say it was touched by the Titans. Mormon on the attack. Misplayed, comes out to Mitzel, cutting in. That one hits a Titan player, and Titan's on the way back. Severinsen trying to stop his man. Shot that one as Nylander was able to hold his man up. Comes into the corner. Severinsen battling for it. Taken away into the skates of Mitzel as Davis has the puck. Gets it up to Nylander. Pokes that one forward. Gets around the defense. Cuts in on it. And they're gonna say the reverse check on Nylander for roughing. Nylander going to the box for a minute 30 with 12:04 remaining in the second period. Nylander was able to poke check that puck away from the defender, but as he came in, did not play the puck. He played the body, put a shoulder up into the face of that Titans player, and the referees called a roughing penalty on him. And it comes out to the point, to the right side. Shot coming. That one's poke checked by Langang, turned aside by Kopp. Langang with a centering pass to Huvestal. Behind the net. Tries to get that up to Munson. Just enough on it that Munson was able to get it back in the zone. Macy Huvestal pinching on the play. As Langang turns that one around. Titans with a problem, picked up by Severinsen. Shot coming, pad save, and he's gonna get a, oh, he doesn't stop it. Severinsen on the play. They didn't blow the whistle as the goalie from out to the centering pass. Nice one-timer by Munson as Mormon sends it down behind the net. Huvestal pinching on the play once again, gets it down below the net to Severinsen. How is that not a body contact? Into the corner, Severinsen getting up slowly. Picked up by Huvestal, cross ice to Munson, off his skate. Huvestal doing a nice job angling her man off the play. Still with him to help out. Severinsen comes in and knocks him out, and the Titans are going to have to regroup. They should still be offsides as they're getting the line change, and none of them were onside. That one hits the stick of Marmon. Excuse me, that's Mormon. To Nylander. Tries to go to the short side, still with it. Behind the goal line of the Titans. Goalie poked out in front. Titans pick it up. Thank you, everybody, for watching the Flow in their second game of the Mile High Cup. As Huvestal sends that one over to Nylander, and the Titans send that one deeper into their zone. Klein coming in on the play, gets knocked off, still battling into the corner. Huvestal coming in to help, but the Titan players come out with it. Held in by Mitzel. That one goes off the pads and into the corner by the Marmon. Shot. That one's high and wide as Mitzel skating. Oh, how is that not a back check by the guy? But I guess you got to be seeing the guy in order to get it. 9:11 remaining in the period. 3-0 is the score. Munson with the puck, loses it. Still battling for it. All by himself, needs some help. Thompson slides in to cover the D spot as the Titans come through with it. And no way. Oh, they do get it for icing. Great time for a dad joke. What do you call a well-balanced horse? Stable. I know, don't quit my day job. Over to the far side for Langang. Shot coming, bouncing puck. Collected up by the Titans goalie. Okay, that first one was so good. The second one might be better. Where did the lettuce go for a drink?
To the salad bar.
Oh, you got it, the salad bar. I like it. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate the emoji there.
No, Jay, we don't.
Kathy, not so much. Me, I like it. Lets me know that I should keep them going. Battle along the far side at the half wall. Billstad with the puck. Oh, I get 3 emojis. I like it. There's more to come, Bill, or Jay. And let's see here. Titans coming across the zone with some speed. Trying to get around Munson. Loses his edge. Still with it, cutting to the middle. Billstad trying to poke that one forward. Needs to get it up to Huvestal. Backhands it. Macy tries to get it up to Page. Not able to do so. Overskating the puck. Langang knocks that one away. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-on-0 on Kopp with 7:44 remaining in the second period. 3-0 is the score. Titans, and that one takes a bad pop off the Zamdor, held in by the Titans. Dancing around the defenders, the Titans are out to the point. Flipped up. And they're going to say it was hit with a high stick, but that one's cleared, and the Flow able to clear that one out. Hoping to get a line change. Forwards coming out. Oh, now we got all the line change.
Wow, everybody sucks at lunch.
Wrong time for everybody to make a line change there with 7:10 remaining in the second period as that one comes on out. Mitchell down below the goal line behind Kopp, sends it over to the far side. Bouncing puck comes off the wall. Davis not able to handle it. Centering pass in front. Kopp doing a nice job playing that one into the skates of Mitchell. Shot coming. That one gets hit in front. And we're going to say slash coming up on the Flow. Severinsen going to go to the box. This is going to be the penalty kill number 4. And they are 2, excuse me, I think they're 1 for 3. As the faceoff's going to take place down in the Flow zone to the left side of Kopp. In the feet and out to the point. Kopp with a nice glove save. Nylander and Mitchell there to let their help their goalie out.
Which one? The little one? Oh no. Yes, we can. Do you have any cash?
Out to the point. 1:10 remaining on the penalty to Severinsen. That one's going to hit Nylander. Nice job by Kopp closing off down low. Mitchell with the puck, getting across the zone into the offensive zone. Still with the puck. Another bad line change by the Flow as Nylander stuck out at center ice. Marmon clears that one out. And they say no icing on that one? Nope. Nope, because that was a penalty, so that's going to be tipped by Marmon. Push forward up into Langang's stick. Langang getting around the defense, cutting in, tries to cut out the backhand. Just out of reach, couldn't get any pepper on it. Hustal clips her man. And we're going to get offsides coming up on the Titans. I have my nice little elevator music for you when they fill in when the guy down on the PA system isn't on his game. 5:14 remaining in the second period. 3-0 is the score. Titans with the lead. Both teams even strength. Flo chasing the puck. I believe the Flo are 2 for 4. 50% on the power penalty kill. Marmon clears it out. That one comes off the Zamdor awkwardly. Marmon having to go back to it. He thought he'd got it out to Langang, but that came out. Langang out of the reach of Billstad. Billstad with the puck. He gets checked from behind, but that was a size difference there. Dancing in front. Nice job by Kopp. Great play by Artie Kopp. We got a penalty coming up on going to have 2 penalties coming up on the Titans and 1 on the Flow. Munson in the box for the Flow. As we are going to have 5 on 4.
40-18, 16-6. Let the games begin.
Shot. That one bouncing. Rebound. Not much of a rebound there as the Titans goalie able to close it up under the blocker. 4:05 remaining in the second period. Flow trailing 3-0. Davis out to the point to Huvestal. Shot coming, bouncing, and they get a power play goal. Nice shot on net by Huvestal. And Billstad's going to get the goal to make it 3-1. Macy Huvestal with the assist, the shot coming from the point, directed in front by Billstad, who's going to get the goal. Some new life in the Flow. 4 minutes remaining in the second as we still have a power play. 1:15 on the power play. I think, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's even strength. He's going to come out when they... Behind their own net, the Titans are selling it out. Mitzel holds it in at the blue line. Sends that one into the corner. Picked up by the Titans. They backhand that one in. Nice job by Severinsen, able to hold his man up as they reverse the direction, send it into the far corner. 3:16 remaining in the second. 3-1 is the score. Back to Mitzel off his stick. Kopp having to make the save on a bouncing puck off the boards. Hard into the boards, up into the air. Severinsen able to chip that one around the defender. He couldn't get around the second one as Langang comes in there to help him. Langang still with the puck. Gets around the defender, spins around. Looked like he had some figure skating skills as he was able to, whatever those little fancy spin moves are around the defender. Mitzel not able to. Huvestal trying to get it out into the skates of Severinsen. Shot coming. Right in front. Flow trying to help out Artie Kopp. Nice job down low as he's able to shut that off. And the Flow bringing it out. Huvestal with the puck. Gets it around one defender. Centering pass. That one goes behind the net. Marmon there to help him out. That comes to this side, near side, as I can't see, that's Klein. Picked up by Huvestal. Klein coming in, poke checked away. Picked up by the Titans. Knocked away by Klein. Picked up by the Titans. 1:51 remaining in the second period. Headman pass picked up off the skates of the Titans player. Centering pass, that one goes off the skates and into the back corner. Out to the point. Just out of reach of the Titans defenseman and comes all the way out as Klein is going to try and split the D. 1.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Poke checked away. Klein not able to get on it. And Nylander picks up the loose puck. To the far side, bouncing puck gets it up to Klein, sneaks behind the D. Klein doesn't have the speed, but he's going to try a slap shot, and that's going to be caught into the pads of the Titans goalie. Klein making something out of nothing there. He didn't have the speed, but he took his clapper between the face-off dot and the blue line and got a shot on net with 1:05 remaining in the second period. 3-1 is the score as they play a little Beastie Boys over the PA system. Can't go wrong with Golden Ole. Huvestal trying to pinch on the blue line. Langane trying to flip it into the offensive zone, not able to do so. That one's off the stick of the Titan player. Picked up by Nylander into the skates of the Titan defenseman. And that one's out to center ice. Gets caught into the referee's stick. Severinsen's battling, and it comes out. Huvestal able to stand her man up. Mitchell tried to bounce that one off the boards, and it was held in by the Titans player. 27 seconds remaining in the second period. Far side picked up by Severinsen. Up to Nylander. Back to Severinsen. Down low to Nylander. Out to Mitchell. Clapper misses it. And we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Titans as Langane was pushed down on the far side. Power play number 2 for the Flow. That one comes all the way over to the near side. Out to the point for Huvestal. Shot. Oh, just at the buzzer. Glove saved by the goalie from the Titans. Huvestal with a nice shot. She was able to get on that, get the first assist on a shot just like that in the beginning stages of this period. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. I guess I'm going to have to try to keep the music down low here. Artie Kopp coming in for Xander in the second period, doing a phenomenal job closing off the bottom side of the ice. Titans not able to get in there and score on them. But the defense also doing a nice job clearing the bodies out so Kopp can see the puck on its way in. Coach Severinsen laying down some ground rules here for the third period. What's the worst goal lead in hockey? That's a 2-goal lead, and that's exactly what the Titans have. Will the Flow chip away at it with 13 minutes remaining in regulation? We want to thank everybody for watching this evening's game, the second game of the Mile High Cup here in Denver, Colorado. This morning's game was in Westminster, and tomorrow, I believe we will be in Arvada. Both teams break the huddle. Coming off the bench for the Flow for the third period. Defensively, they're going to have Mitchell out there with Marmon. And for the forwards, they're going to have Nylander on the right side and Mormon on the left. Severinsen in the middle. As the Flow are going to start the third period on the power play. Coming in on Kopp. Kopp with a nice save by Kopp. What an amazing save as they were able to get by the defense coming in on him. Makes that sprawling save towards the back to keep it out of the net. Titans able to, nice job by Kopp closing it off down low once again. Stellar job by Artie Kopp filling in for Xander here in the remaining periods. Did a great job in the second, doing a phenomenal job in the first part of the third. 43 seconds remaining on power play as the Titans try to come out with it. Getting across center ice. Mitchell on his man. Taken away by Marmon. It's easy to screw those names up when there's an M or an O. Meatlander trying to cut to the middle, taken away by the Titans. As that's off the stick of Langang over to the far side. And they're going to send that around. We're going to get an icing call coming up. Oh, shouldn't have been an icing call, as there was a penalty. It's going to be at center ice because there was still 13 seconds remaining on the power play. Billstad, Langang. Billstad, Langang, and Davis out there for the forwards. Munson gets it up to Billstad. Off his stick, I thought he was going to get taken out by the referee. Davis tries to get it over to Munson, pokes that one way out of his reach. Munson behind his own net. Titans getting assessed the bench penalty. Power play coming up on the for the Flow as the bench penalty is assessed to the Titans. .11:20 remaining in third period. 3-1 is the score. Flow trailing by 2 as Severinsen takes the draw to the right side of the Titans goalie. Huvestal with the puck. Shot coming. Nice shot. That goes into the corner. Picked up by Severinsen out to the point. Held in by Huvestal. She's going to battle for it. Picked up by her sister Paige. Sent to Munson. Munson far side over to Paige. Huvestal coming down the near side right into your living room. Sends that one deep. She gives the shoulder to Mr. Walker as he's told to go to the ice. She skated right by him, kept her feet moving. Kopp with a nice stop. Nice play by Kopp to get it up to the forward. Mormon over to Huvestal. Over to Marmon. Up to Huvestal, touched. No ice. 43 seconds remaining on the power play. As that one comes all the way down. And we're going to get too many men on the Flow with a bad line change. Mormon going to the box for 1:30. That's going to be even strength here, 4-4 for the next 37 seconds. As we wait for the Flow to get a player out there or two. Flieger and Klein come off the bench. Titans walking in with it. Nice back check. Able to get the stick up by Klein. Back out to the point. That one's coming in. That one shot really wide of the net. 22 seconds remaining on the pop. Even strength here, 4-4. As that one's flipped up and out of the area. 10 minutes remaining in the period. Up to Klein. Klein has it across center ice. That could have been bad, but Klein able to regain. Titans at full strength. 48 seconds remaining on the penalty to the Flow for too many men. That one goes wide of the net. 9:33 remaining in the third period. 2-goal lead for the Titans. 31 seconds remaining on their power play. That was close to being offsides. Good poke check by Marmon. Picked up by Langing. Back to Marmon. He's going to send that the length of the ice, but it's hit down at center ice by the Titans. Titans getting into the offensive zone. Shot. Nice blocker save by Kopp. Centering pass up to Mitzel. He's knocked off the puck. Titans with the puck. Kopp with a nice blocker save once again. Mitzel tries to clear that puck out, not able to do so. More of a flutter puck than a clearing puck as Marmon gets that out. He's on the forecheck. He's going to try to create something. And the Titans coming out of the zone, cross center ice. Langing trying to angle his man off. Got to keep your feet moving. Centering pass coming as a that one hits Nylander in the skate right above the laces, I think, and we got a penalty. Billstad shaken up on the play as the Titans face off to the right, shot by Severinsen. Out to the point to Nylander. No screen in front, nobody there. Out to the point for Nylander. Still with the puck. That's a shot. That one's turned off to the side. Munson coming in as that one hits a dead spot in the Zambor. Munson with it behind. Centering pass right there, and a nice power play goal as Munson was able to get that one in there to Mormon, and he gets the second goal of the game to make it a 1-goal game as it's 7:38 remaining in period number 3. Nice job by Munson to get that puck in the corner as Nylander tried to get that shot from the point, but it hits a stick of a Titan player. Goes into the corner. Munson able to track it down. Comes behind the net. Draws the defense over, leaving Mormon open on the doorstep. Right on the back post. And he's able to net the second goal for the Flow. Nylander coming in down the right side. Pushes that one forward behind the net. Nylander comes in, takes a man on. That's twice his size as Munson steps up. We got a penalty, I think, coming up on. Nope, it's going to be on the Flow as Huvestal, I think, is going to go to the box for holding. Empty net on the other end. Extra attacker coming on. Huvestal going to the box for 1:30 for holding. Which I think should have really been the other way because that guy was pushing her off to the side. Standing up top here on top of the bird's nest, you can actually hear players and coaches communicating with each other. Excuse me. That cold cough. As now the Titans on a power play. Langing on the forecheck. Langing trying to get back on the back check. Nice glove save by Kopp. 6:22 remaining in the third period. 1-goal game as the Flow tied it up here minutes ago. I shouldn't say got the goal minutes ago. No icing. Davis on the forward check. Trying to turn her man around. Nice job by Davis to play the body. She takes a hard hit into the corner, but gets right back up and gets back into the play. Off the boards, out to the point for the Titans. Walking in with it at the hash marks. Off the crossbar. Kopp with a nice save right in front. Kopp doing an amazing job once again, closing the door on the attempt by the Titans to score to make it a 2-goal game, but Kopp says, no way. Severinsen on the ice. Marmon tried to anticipate the pass. Good job by him to get a stick on it. And Huvestal out of the box, and both teams even strength. Should be an offsides, delayed us. Should still be offsides. Coming to this side for Langane. Langane taking some time. Getting around one defender. Tries to send that deep. To the near side defense. Up to the forward. Getting across into the offensive zone. The Titans have the puck on the left side of Kopp. Out to the point. Shot coming. Kopp with a nice glove save. That one comes right down to the Titans player. Kopp made a nice initial save. And that one came out of his glove right to the Titans player to make it a 4-2 game with 4:35 remaining in regulation, as there's still plenty of time for the Flow to make something happen here. Kopp doing a good job for the Flow, stepping in for Xander here in the second and third periods. Kopp with a glove save into the pads. Gets a blocker on it and into his glove with 4:25 remaining in the second period, third period. It's chilly up here. Everybody give our camera lady a little clappy emoji to show your appreciation. Otherwise, you'd be seeing some dead ice if I was on the camera there. Monson with the puck, cutting to the middle. Fell down on his edges, no tripping call, and the Titans coming the other way. Flieger on the attack, poked down, picked up by Munson. 4 minutes remaining in regulation. Shot coming, glove saved by the Titans goalie. 3:54 remaining in the period. Face off to the right side of the Titans goalie as Billstead steps in. Good to see him back on the ice after he was shaken up just a little bit. Billstead with the puck out to the point. Munson with a one-timer gets it back to Davis at the end boards. To Billstead. He tries to get that one, Langane on the back door. Out to the point for Huvestal. Over to the other point. Munson misfires on that one. Titans come up with it. Billstead picks up the loose puck, center ice. To Huvestal. To the near side for Langane. Back over to Davis. To the near side for Langane. Back to Davis. Off of her skates. Flow getting caught on the line. Change poke checked away by Nylander. Picked up by Mitzel. Held in by the Titans at the blue line. As it comes over to Huvestal. Picked up by the Titans, cutting in on it. Huvestal, Paige Huvestal with the puck, gets it around the defense. Got a 3-on-3 to Mitchell, misses the puck, and we got a 3-on-2. Nice save by Kopp. Kopp with another good save. In front. Titans turn that one away into the skates of Mitchell. Can't see where that's at. Kopp with an outstanding job in front. He has no idea where that puck is at.
Yes, Artie!
And Artie Kopp doing a phenomenal job. I can't say it enough. He has really stepped up here. Not able to see where that puck was at. Several swipes at it in front of him, but he was able to make a save on each one of them. He may be small in net, but he sure is playing big right now with 1:55 remaining in regulation. 4-2 is the score as the Flow are trailing by 2. I've seen crazier things happen in less time. Kopp having to make a save from his own teammates. As Severinsen has the puck, turned away by the Titans. And hit to the far side by the Flow. To the near side now, D passing by the Titans. Taken away by Huvestal, cutting to the her right side. At the half wall, poke checked away. As Thompson picks it up, tries a centering pass, picked up by Flieger. He got a shot on that. That one goes into the corner. And the Titans pick up the loose puck with 1:10 remaining in regulation. Again, tomorrow the Flow will be in action at 1:10. Please watch us on the YouTube channel Tzanism as they will be brought to you live. We want to thank, one last time, we want to thank our season sponsors for making this season possible. Capital City Construction, Fish Creek Contracting, Halibut and Wilk, Legacy Financial Partners, Maring Williams Law, Nuvation Health Services, Security First Bank, Skeels Electric, and Starion Bank. And I have to have a shout out for David Simoes and DS3 Hockey Development for sponsoring this tournament's live games. I want to thank him for partnering with us. Check him out at ds3hockeydevelopment.com. 20 ticks remaining on the clock. As Langan has rubbed off the puck. And the Titans get it in their own zone. 10 seconds remaining in the game. And it's going to be the end of the game. As the Flow go down in defeat to the Titans. Artie Kopp coming off the bench in place of Kiana Zander, doing a phenomenal job, only allowing one goal in the second and third periods. As we're going to keep it here for the prayer circle, but we want to thank all of you guys for watching back home, supporting your Flow, no matter if they're near or far. As we have the handshake line. Head coaches for the Flow are Dane Severinsen and Eric Bilstad, assisted by Wade Mormon and Randy Huvestal. Macy Huvestal leading the prayer today. Come a long way as a player and a prayer warrior. Proud to say that I've been her coach and I've been a part of those prayer circles with her a long time, and she's really stepped up as a leader spiritually for the teams that she's played with. But we want to thank you again for watching Your Flow in Denver, Colorado, as we are going to give you part of your evening back. Junior Flow brought to you by the Beauty Hockey League. I'm your host, Tim Zander, saying we'll see you tomorrow at 1:10 in the afternoon.